What's going down? What's the deal? What's the deal? Lil Travis from AcresHome, man. Make sure y'all tap into my YouTube channel, man. Antoine Block with two C's, man. For real, man. Them interviews on the playlist. So all you gotta do is go to the playlist and go to the interviews, man. Y'all fuck.
What's the deal? What's going down? The Travis, Acres Home, the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. We live today, baby. Yeah, I'm telling you, we live today. We live today, man. And yeah, we don't be hearing you boys, dog. I promise we don't. We don't be hearing you boys, man. I did get word though, you know what I'm saying? Somebody did call me and say, man, old dude talking about you. I don't like that, shit. He trying to get his YouTube career jumping. So you know what I'm saying? He needs some content. So why not use a real one for some content? You know what I'm telling you? Oh yeah, we up in here though, man. For real. I'm talking about it's 3:11. Yeah, it's 3:11 in the motherfucking AM. I'm like, man, what's going down on this bitch? What's going on this motherfucker? And then shit, my people gave me some information talking about. He say, man, yeah, man, you wasn't wrong. Them niggas was, you know what I'm saying, on the back end always discussing you. I was like, man, that's crazy. I ain't never been on the back end discussing a nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never called another nigga to discuss about another nigga. Man, come on, man. I'm like, damn, okay, that's what them boys were doing. That's why, you know what I'm saying, show your love wasn't fucking with them niggas. Cause the nigga I already know, you niggas was trying to be in the nigga business, dog. Them niggas wanted to be in the nigga business bad. Oh shit. Yeah, so the boy, I try to tell you that. Yeah, nigga been fighting to keep these boys out of nigga business. And then these boys talking about police this, police that. Man, fuck all that shit. Well, you gonna act like goddamn it, like you wasn't the one to saying that nigga was a lawman. All the shit you talking about, nigga. So shit, nigga. If you was on the phone discussing me to a police nigga, you see why a nigga don't fuck with you. I'm talking about a nigga glad you don't know nothing about a nigga. and that shit hurt you, boy. You be hurt over there. Yeah, man. Let's tap like us all, man. We about to play some shit real quick. Cause we've been going down. Y'all know it's been going down like a motherfucker. Salute everybody coming through. Salute, salute. I'm in this bitch looking for something real quick. I'm trying to find something real quick. Don't mind me. Don't mind little Travis. We sitting up here trying to find us something real quick. Uh, let's see. Playlist. Playlist, nigga. Shit. See, I'm talking about if a nigga ain't calling about no money, I don't even answer my phone. Trust me, believe. If you call me today and I ain't pick up, shit, cause a nigga don't fuck with you. If you ain't calling about no money, I damn sure ain't trying to conversate with you. I ain't got time to be conversating with niggas that ain't talking about no money. All right, man. These bounty hunters, man. We watched this shit yesterday. All these goddamn bounty hunters and they killed somebody, and I guess now they've been charged with murder. So these two bounty hunters right here, and they ended up smoking a nigga ass yesterday. And I kind of figured they was gonna get charged with something, cause it seemed like they shot into the car type shit. So I was like, nah, you can't shoot them in the car and don't think y'all ass ain't about to go to jail. So let's go ahead and watch this shit real quick.
Wix, one platform, any website, unlimited creation. Describe.
A bounty hunter and licensed private investigator both charged with murder following a deadly shooting in Dallas. Rodney Brown and Jorge Monsivas stand accused of shooting and killing 33-year-old Drew Knowles. The crime happened Thursday morning near some apartments in Old East Dallas. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is live tonight with more from those newly released court documents. Hey, Peyton.
Hi, Casey. And we spent the whole day trying to find new information on these two suspects. They are here tonight at the Dallas County Jail. Now, according to online public records with the state of Texas, the armed security officer licenses for both of these bounty hunters actually expired last month. So after the deadly shooting yesterday, the two suspects were taken to DPD headquarters to be interviewed. They are now both charged with murder.
A family from Arkansas is grieving these photos of 33-year-old Drew Knowles, who moved to Dallas in 2019. Dallas police say Knowles was shot and killed Thursday near Deep Ellum when two bounty hunters opened fire on his vehicle. Both bounty hunters now face murder. They are identified as 34-year-old Rodney Brown and his partner, 23-year-old Jorge Monsivas. According to an arrest affidavit Fox 4 obtained on Friday, the two bounty hunters were executing a warrant for Knowles. Dallas County Sheriff's Office confirmed to Fox 4 Knowles did have two active felony warrants, one for theft from Dallas police and another for credit card abuse out of Carrollton. The bounty hunters first went to Knowles' listed address, a high rise in Uptown off Thomas Avenue, but he wasn't there. Then, while using automated license plate readers, Brown and Monsivas learned Knowles' vehicle was parked near Live Oak Street and Cantegral in Old East Dallas. Police say that's when the pair, who were in two separate vehicles, boxed Knowles' BMW in. The affidavit states police reviewed nearby surveillance video. The video showed as Knowles was trying to drive away, both Brown and Monsivas opened fire and were shooting into a moving vehicle and not being in danger of being run over. Knowles was shot at least 4 times. He crashed out into a nearby power pole. Cell phone video from a witness shows what appears to be the two bounty hunters minutes after the crash. Police say Monsivas didn't have any outer clothing identifying him as a bounty hunter, and Brown had a vest with the writing "Warrant Services" in the top corner. But both of them clearly appear to be in a panic.
Also today, Casey, I tried to get a hold of the private security company the two bounty hunters work for. That company is called Code 3 Investigation and Security. It's based here in North Texas. I called and emailed this afternoon. No response.
Well, Fox 4's Peyton Yeager, excellent work as always, trying to dig up the very latest information for us. Peyton, live in Dallas. Peyton, thank you.
Oh shit, hold on, y'all. I know I gotta pause some shit. So yeah, man, that's the
At Harbor Freight, we're committed to ensuring our tools are.
Yeah, that's the motherfuckers. The bounty hunters, man. I think goddamn in Fort Worth, dog. And that's crazy. They was Them motherfuckers didn't even have no license. They shit was expired and they were still out there goddamn, you know what I'm saying, working. So that probably get them right there. That's probably why they, but how it looked like they shot the car up and shit, like, damn, like, it seemed like you niggas was on a hunt. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, there's no way that y'all should have shot the car up. Even though if he was trying to run or do anything, like, y'all don't have the right to use no deadly force like that. But yeah, they ass locked up now though. Shit, I know that's a bad motherfucking case just to be fighting. Nigga just wake up one day, then the next day you just fighting the M case. Come on. Oh shit, let's see what this next one is. Okay, that boy Antoine.
Expertly engineered and built to last.
6 weeks after a historic jailbreak from the Orleans Justice Center, a ninth escapee has been caught. Now, Antoine Massey is back in state custody and on his way to Angola. Good evening. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Massey joins 8 other inmates who have already been captured the last more than a month ago. And surprised.
That boy say, that nigga say, they say that nigga on the way to Angola. Shit. If anybody knows shit, they say it's going down over there in Angola. Shit. So shit, he probably get the help that he need over there. Shit. While y'all bullshit. You gotta see murder them over there. Shit, he probably get the help that he needs now. Shit, he been crying out for help. Talking about how they trying to fuck him over on this case. Shit, he probably can go and get some help that he need. But shit, he gonna have to face that escape charge though. You know them hoes ain't gonna them hoes will dismiss something. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck it, we'll dismiss the case that you came in here on. But since you ran though, shit, we're gonna have to shit. We can't dismiss that. Like that, how the fuck y'all can dismiss my case that I've been in here on, and then this new one y'all don't want to goddamn dismiss that. But that's just how them bitches work though. So it's like shit. However it's looking shit. Hopefully he trying to fight for a dismissal. Shit, okay, shit, y'all gonna dismiss this, and I signed to this right here. What they said, escaped that about 8 years, so shit, hey. You have to go sit down for one of them, dog. That's just, you know what I'm saying, it's you know, it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's up to you what you want your lawyer to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Because well, you can't fight for your freedom no more. You already fucked that up. So you like, shit, you need to have your lawyer just fighting to get you some less time. You know what I'm saying, man? Just go in there and get the less time you can get it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. However we gotta do it. I bullshit you not though. One thing that I can't say, them goddamn prosecutors, shit. They down with them deals, man. They down with them deals, shit. Man, prosecutor talking about, hey man, we offering you 20 right now. Then next thing you know, you was like, man, well, see, you know, nigga, they offering me 20, so tell them I sign for 5 right now. Tell them I sign for 5 right now. Then next thing you know, the lawyer then come back and say, man, we done got you down to 10. We done got you down to 10. They said if you take this 10 shit today, shit, you good. You be like, man, hold on, dog. Nigga know if they can do that 10, they can go and do that 7. You know what I'm telling you? Nigga just steady playing with them all. So a nigga like, okay, shit, when the lawyer come back up in there and they ain't trying to go down no more, That means it's over with for you. So shit, either you got that 10 or you got that 7, but you ain't gotta do the 20 no more. Shit.
Amazingly, he was found only about 2 miles from the jail.
Amelia Strahan headed to Holly Grove shortly after his arrest and has the latest.
9 down, 1 to go. Over a month after 10 inmates escaped Orleans Justice Center, police arrested Antoine Massey Friday afternoon.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. You know, it's kind of shocking.
The 33-year-old's final moments of freedom ended at this home in Holly Grove, less than 2 miles from the jail. The woman who owns the house where he was found didn't want to show her face on camera, but says she rents the space out on Airbnb and was shocked when she found out the fugitive was on her property.
Because I'm frustrated, too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop.
Another resident on the street describes the block as peaceful and says he was surprised to see.
Stop playing. She got an Airbnb. It's summertime, and goddamn it, she was shocked to find out she was in that motherfucker. Hell nah. They seen that. Them motherfuckers seen that they actually picking niggas ass up. Yeah, them motherfuckers is actually coming and get your motherfucking ass if you helping these motherfuckers out. So shit, now they done got smarter. Like shit, we don't know a motherfucking thing. What y'all should have been saying at the beginning. You know, telling no, we don't know nothing. We ain't talked to them. Yeah. Was this nigga in the Airbnb. Come on, man. How the fuck he get in the Airbnb? Somebody had to give him some money. You know what I'm telling you? Somebody had to give him some money. He just ain't break into nobody's shit. Somebody had to put that nigga up in that motherfucker. But you know, that probably was the plan anyway. Because you know, them niggas got cell phones and all type of shit up in that motherfucker. So nigga like shit, hey, nigga probably already had this shit set up with shit. I'm just gonna rent this motherfucking Airbnb right here for about a month. Right down the way. Shit, they ain't even gonna know I'm in that motherfucker. Man, I hope somebody got that money though. That's another thing though. I hope shit somebody turned his ass in. Cause if that nigga, I hope somebody got that money. I hope they playing with that 50 right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a free 50. You got a free 50, nigga, to pay for your lawyer now, nigga. Yeah, you can go pay for your lawyer now. Free 50. So now you probably can get your case dismissed. Yeah, you probably can get that bitch dismissed. You got your free 50. You can get that bitch dismissed. The one that you broke out that motherfucker for. That nigga say, man, fuck that. I gotta get up out this motherfucker. I ain't even tripping. Like, shit, I know I'm gonna be on the run, but I ain't do this. Yeah, I forgot, man. We gonna have to go check that nigga case out, man. Yeah, we gonna have to go check that nigga case out so we can read over it and shit. Cause I know I ain't do what's on my motherfucking proper car shit. So, you know, one thing I can know, these people do be fucking over you. You know what I'm telling you? You ain't do none of that shit. But that's just what they wrote down. Especially say they say like your victim. Nigga, they actually down there write down everything the victim say that you done to them. So it's like, and then you could have did none of that shit. So it's like, it'll be fucked up. It's fucked up when you gotta prove that you innocent when a motherfucker just straight lied on you. Now, like, it's crazy that, like, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker can say that you did something even though they gotta investigate and shit. And they come to get your motherfucking ass. But it be fucked up when you didn't do nothing. Like, when you didn't do what that proper call shit say, what they got you up in this bitch, and now you gotta prove that you didn't do this shit. Like, damn. So I always remember, hey, what's up for sure? What's going down? I always remember though, like, I know for a fact, like, nigga, I think I done probably had a couple of cases that I probably was goddamn guilty for real on, and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I took my little plea deals and shit. But it was some shit that I wasn't guilty of, goddamn, and still took plea deals for it, cause shit. It was like, nigga, I'm trying to get up out this motherfucker. Nigga get tired of going to court every goddamn week or something. Nigga gotta go downtown. A nigga don't like fucking with downtown like that. I went to court twice this goddamn month. You know, tell that nigga stay, they gotta go downtown and shit. I done been down here. I done been downtown every month this year twice. You know, nigga like, man, fuck this shit. Yeah, man, that nigga right here, this nigga was hiding. That nigga had a hell of a plan. You know what I'm telling you? He had a hell of a plan. I'm talking about, you can see he come straight out and wasn't bullshitting. Like, man, they trying to fuck me out. Nigga had a hell of a plan. Now I hope somebody got that money. I hope they got that 50,000. Cause you know, shit, they did have 50,000. I seen a post where it say 70K. I say 50K, 70K, whatever K it is. Goddamn it, you know what I'm telling you? And they got a fighting chance now.
The unmarked cars lining his block.
It didn't really scare me because I was glad that you all got him, and I was hoping to get the other one.
Authorities say a Crime Stoppers tip led to the arrest, ending a weeks-long multi-agency manhunt. NOPD Superintendent Andrew Patrick said the tip came direct.
Oh, well, yeah, I heard that nigga. That nigga said it really didn't scare me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hoping y'all catch that one and catch the other one. But them old people have a hell of a way to talk, goddamn it. That shit, that tell me. We gotta goddamn go into this shit. This thing really didn't scare me. Oh, them old people have a hell of a way to talk, man.
Lining his block.
It didn't really scare me because I was glad that you all got him, and I was hoping to get the other one.
Authorities.
He said, I was glad that y'all got him, and I was hoping y'all get the other one.
Say a Crime Stoppers tip led to the arrest, ending a weeks-long multi-agency manhunt. NOPD Superintendent Ann Kirkpatrick said the tip came directly to Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hudson.
When the community believes and trusts their police departments and their law enforcement agencies, they work cooperatively.
According to police, a Crime Stoppers G&O tip led to his arrest, and they say Massey didn't put up a fight.
All of these captures have been able to be done peacefully, and that is also the end of the game. We don't want anyone hurt.
Yeah, that nigga, man, come on, man. That nigga said, I just got me a free 50. That nigga had his back turned and everything with his hands in the air. He was like, I ain't going nowhere. Shit. I'm trying to shit. Hey, when how long that nigga say how long do it take for the Crime Stopper tip? He in there asking the laws that shit on the way goddamn to the jail station. He said how long do it take for the people for the Crime Stopper tip to pay the money?
Not our own officers, and certainly not Mr. Groves.
Derek Groves is the last of the escapees not back behind bars. Law enforcement are offering a $50,000 reward for any information that leads to his arrest. Amelia Strahan, WWL, Louisiana.
Again, Antoine Massey has been caught. He is the 9th inmate found, leaving only Derek Groves still on the run tonight. If you know anything about where he might be, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. You could get
Man, y'all got Lil Dig fucked up. Lil Dig say, man, I know I got 2 bodies. I'm not going. Mhm. That nigga Lil Dig somewhere put up like a motherfucker. He probably in the Midwest. He probably like, fuck it, I'm about to go chill in the Midwest. I don't think they gonna find Lil Dig shit. He like, fuck that Instagram shit. Hey, look, hey, yeah, Dig the one that got the motherfucking people running. They was like, man, we scared for our life. You know what I'm telling you? He done broke out of jail. We don't know what he gonna do. So shit, we hiding out. That nigga Dig got motherfuckers hiding from him, dog. And I ain't talking about no AI shit. I ain't talking about no shit off the TV. I'm talking about some real shit, dog. Real life shit. This nigga done broke out of jail and these people say they don't feel safe. So they was like, man, we gotta go in the hide. But that nigga Dig ain't nobody to be played with, dog. Real shit. Now this shit right here earlier, dog. These people wrong to the motherfucker, man. These two old men got shot at the motherfucking park, probably for no reason. They old to the motherfucker. They wrong to the motherfucker whoever did this shit out in the city, dog. Y'all wrong, man.
Super People is back.
A double homicide investigation is underway after 2 men in their 70s were killed during what police are calling an ambush-style attack.
That double shooting happening early this morning at Wild Heather Park in Southwest Houston. So far, no one is in custody. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at that park this afternoon with what we are learning from police. Bryce?
Lisa and Andy, these victims have only been identified so far as retired men in their 70s, neighbors and friends who regularly came to this park to go walking. But this morning, just before sunrise, police say both of them were shot dead on a trail toward the backside of this park. And investigators say they found a double-digit number of shell casings left behind. Listen. That's from a neighbor's surveillance camera, which captured the gunfire, and then police believe the shooter.
How do you pop your gun that many times on some 70-year-old motherfuckers that's just walking the park? That shit's crazy.
Shooter took off right after in a white car, possibly also seen from that surveillance video. It's not clear how many suspects have been involved in this, but police have been going door to door here in this neighborhood trying to get other surveillance clips throughout the day. And they are asking for anyone who may have been here in this park when this happened around 5:45 this morning to come forward.
Most of the gunshots were from behind, and then after they fell, whoever the suspects were stood over them and fired multiple rounds into their bodies from above. They were just out here walking. None of their pockets were rifled through that we could tell. It didn't look like anything was stolen from them. So it does appear to be more targeted or an ambush-style attack.
And police have not ruled out possible gang violence in this, but there's a lot of possibilities that are still being looked into. I did ask investigators what their message is for the community with this shooter or shooters still at large. They say that anyone who does decide to come to this park should remain vigilant and keep their heads on a swivel as they continue searching for whoever shot and killed these retired men early this morning. We did speak with one of those victims.
I hear what he said, keep your what? On the swivel. Man, come on, man. Oh, it's going down the next time, dog. Damn, that's fucked up, man. Them people out there just tripping. For no motherfucking reason. These motherfuckers 70 years old, dog. And y'all goddamn shot these people ass up and then stood over them. For what? How can you stand over two old niggas? And I'm talking about old niggas for real, these niggas 70. Them somebody pawpaws, dog. Them somebody pawpaws out there. They got grandkids and shit. So now they grandkids growing up, goddamn it. They gonna remember that they pawpaw got killed at that park right there. Some niggas stood over them, shot them in the back, and then stood over them some more. Yeah, they gonna be going down over there for a little minute. They say woman dies after car drive off overpass in Houston. We about to see what she dies for.
The breaking news out of Northeast Harris County, a woman is dead after a violent crash. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Lisa Hernandez. We understand deputies are investigating what led to a car driving off the overpass on Homestead near Winfield Road just after 8 this morning. KPRC2's Gage.
Yeah, here's the startling thing. That call came into the 911 center just after 8, but deputies, they aren't really sure when this crash happened. Take a look at this. You can see the fence that is still dangling here the whole way down to the ground. To give you a magnitude of the distance that this car dropped, about 35 feet. That's what I hear from investigators here at the scene. And you can see just a barrage of debris and now some sort of fluids that are all over the ground here. I want to show you some video, though, from earlier, including up from in just after 8 o'clock. Investigators still trying to figure out how long this vehicle was down here. I understand it's a 2015 Hyundai sedan, somehow hit the guardrail, became airborne, launched in the air, and then went over the barrier of this bridge, landing down here. The female driver, the woman in the driver's seat, there's nobody else in the vehicle, but she did not make it. From what I understand, that she did not have a seatbelt on either. But HCSO now has the lengthy process of trying to figure out exactly what happened and how this happened here in Northeast Houston. Live in Northeast Houston, Gage Golden, KPRC2 News.
Gage, we appreciate that update as the investigation.
We don't know how it happened. Y'all don't know how it happened. Wow, that's crazy. She done drove off the motherfucking shit.
When one main said yes, it's a pinch me moment. I went through lenders and I just would get denied almost instantly. When I drove off the lot, I smiled the whole way home.
News Channel 3 at 4:30.
Happening now, the man accused of carjacking one of our very own colleagues earlier this month was set to go back before a judge. 2 weeks ago, LaShanae Railford was arraigned on 2 felony charges in connection with the theft of an unmarked news station vehicle. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for staying with us. I'm Alex Coleman. April is off today. The public defender who was assigned to represent the 43-year-old was in court this morning. However, Railford was not. Instead, a request was made for a reset. WREG's Dorita Patterson with the judge's decision.
The man police say could be seen in this surveillance video stealing a car while allegedly armed with a gun was nowhere to be seen Friday morning in court. LaShanae Relford is accused of carjacking WREG's veteran reporter Mike Sirianni earlier this month at this gas station at E.H. Crump and 3rd Street. The video is heartbreaking. Look to the right of the screen and you will see a man approach seconds after Sirianni's unmarked station vehicle pulls into pump number 4. It was at this moment Sirianni told police Relford exposed the handle of a handgun while demanding the keys. As Sirianni tried running away, he was being chased. The keys to the station vehicle were thrown, giving Sirianni time to put distance between himself and an alleged gun-toting thief. A day after the violent attack, and Relford was in police custody, charged with carjacking and possession of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. After being taken into custody, he was in court for his arraignment 2 weeks ago, where he learned about the charges that could land him in prison for 40 years if he's found guilty. The public defender is seeking more time regarding a mental evaluation the court-appointed counsel asked for weeks earlier. Relford's attorney asking for more time following the request for that mental evaluation, the judge granting that request. The 43-year-old has been ordered back to court in July, will be there as well. Reporting for your news leader inside the CJC, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
And that case has been recently.
Yeah, nigga going to prison, so yeah, now nigga ass want to play crazy. Yeah, nigga ass going to prison now. Nigga ass want to play crazy. Hell nah, nigga, you did it, nigga. Go down there like a man, nigga.
The people that's complaining ain't just the white folks, it's the older generation
folks,
too.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of the youth are not active. They want to come to these communities and party, but they don't want to come back and be actually present in the communities.
More rewards, more savings, more special offers. That's what new Fuel Rewards members get at Shell. Join to save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on the second, and 30 cents per gallon on the third. Join today.
Step into Wix Studio and handle every part of your build from one platform.
So like when Exotic Pop and Keelan them sat them down and was talking to the people, they was trying to say that, hey man, this is how we been doing. Like, just let us do us. But like you say, we have to play a part in helping them with that as well.
But the fucked up part about is the side of Third Ward that Exotic Pop is on. See, Alameda is Black Wall Street all over again. And you got to think, they want to call that part of Third Ward Museum District. So it's more white ethnicity on that side than it is Riverside Terrace area and all that. So, you know, they don't really we got more people from Cali, New York, everywhere. Houston, since the pandemic, over 2 or 3 million people have moved to Houston since post pandemic.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people not familiar with our culture. You know what I mean? But shout out to the Astros, shout out to the Texans, shout out to the Rockets that they showing out of towners the culture. People are learning our culture. You see how the rodeo shit going crazy. It was there before Beyonce. All of the line dance, crazy shit that's going on. That's all come from people visiting Houston and seeing what's going on. Like, we under the whole microscope right now.
Yes.
And it's a real good time to unify and really get some shit really moving and shaking out here. Because the spotlight on us.
Right.
Definitely. Texas period though.
How you feel about what's going on at Black Wall Street Strip with you think Lynn was set up?
In all honesty, yeah. I feel like his shining really did, it was more detrimental to him than it was helpful, because that man down there was making over $500,000 a month just off food.
And these real numbers.
Real fucking numbers, like lines down like every day. like during the pandemic, he was killing shit. But you know, it's a lot of people. That's my actual homeboy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna get into the personal details of a lot of things, but it's a lot of people that don't know him because of the social media, the way motherfuckers spent money on publicizing him in a bad light. The nigga, the ultimate hustler, and what he did on that side, no matter, I don't, like I say, I'm not talking about none of the personal shit, none of the allegations, the charges, no, none of that. What he did for Third Ward and being from Third Ward is huge. And I think a lot of times our worst enemy is our own people. And that's just Stockholm syndrome. And you got a lot of Willie Lynch syndrome going on too, to where the top dog gonna always get, he gonna get the most flack. You know what I mean? One thing about that man, he gonna feed you.
Yes.
One thing about you, he gonna be hospitable. You know, when you fuck with him.
Yes, indeed.
Anybody that fuck with him, y'all don't understand, like, to have money and stay at that pivotal part of the mountaintop,
it's hard.
You damn near gotta be an asshole.
Yeah.
It ain't no damn near, you got to be an asshole to maintain that spot. And a lot of people took his confidence for arrogance and want to say he this and he that. If you know him, and I ain't gonna say that motherfucker was perfect, cause he my dog.
Yeah.
But to know him, to love him though, bro. And shout out to Steve. Steve do so much shit.
Yeah, that's no knock on Steve, y'all.
In the community. We ain't even talking about the two.
Yeah.
I didn't passed on from the Lynn part, and I'm talking about my other big brother. I'm talking about Steve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steve has done so much in Houston culture, and he's doing so much and so great with shit around there. We just pretty much breaking down Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? With 50-15, then you got him being a part of, him and E being a part of the Faces. Everything that how long 50-15 been up and running, and how he bring the Legends concerts, and people, it's real big on TikTok. He also has Rock House. You know, him and Rob do Chadman. They got the Warwick. You know, it's a whole lot of successful Black gentlemen in the city of Houston that need their flowers. And shout out to Rob. Shout out to Steve. Got to get them their flowers. Then our mutual homeboy at Tipsy.
There you go.
You got Cal. You know what I'm saying? It's like the thing, what I love about everybody on Alameda right there, you leave one, you go to the other one. You leave that one, you go to this one. You leave this, you ain't got to leave Alameda. None that day. And it's all Black. So we got to do our due diligence as people in the community, other community, from the community, to keep these businesses thriving, but also keep them safe.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep the riffraff up out of there.
We got to do that. It ain't just their responsibility. It's our responsibility too.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. Like, Washington Avenue been going on since the beginning of time.
And that's an historical Black neighborhood,
There
if
you
y'all
go.
don't know.
Yeah, which is
one ordinary family.
4 astronauts go up into space and come back forever.
Freemantown.
And they call it, no, that's Fourth Ward, it's Freemantown.
Right.
Washington Avenue, that part of the Heights is the west side. You got the west side, and you got Studewood, which was called Independence Heights. So that's an historical Black area. So before you get to AcresHome, you got Studewood right there, which is by Garden Oaks. That's north side, Midtown, but all the way up to Shepherd, Washington Avenue. My grandmother actually stayed over there. You know, when my mother was growing up, my grandfather is a very pivotal person in the community, the Middleton family. Like, my grandfather's on the one of the chairman on the Sports Authority for Houston. He's also one of the presidents of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And he created the night that you see Bun B had, which is Black Heritage Night. My grandfather, Howard Middleton, created that night.
Oh, that's dope.
For Black Heritage. So without my grandfather, it wouldn't be
Black Rodeo Night.
It wouldn't be no Black Rodeo Night if it wasn't for my grandfather. Also, he was a port commissioner. Also, he was a Black activist. So a lot of your Black community leaders, my grandfather helped position them.
Let's go across the freeway to Darling.
Come on
As
down.
They say Emancipation Boulevard.
Emancipation,
Like,
Black Panther Party. You know what I'm saying?
let's
Like,
go back to the Black Panther Party over there. That's see, and y'all need to understand where y'all at. Y'all downtown, what they trying to call Midtown, which is 3rd Ward, Freemantown, 2nd Ward. Know where y'all at right there, man. From 45 back up to Dennis is so important, man. What can we do to preserve that shit right there, man?
we gotta keep the black dollar thriving. We gotta keep the black dollar thriving. We got to protect their community. We got to also pour into their community. Like, we gotta have our pivotal people in Houston, our who's, our socialites. We gotta pour into these black communities, and we gotta keep black business thriving. But we can't do the crab in the barrel shit. Everybody got to fuck with everybody. But we got to keep these areas safe. And that's the main thing. Keep these areas safe. We got to know how to act so we don't get these pivotal and real important places taken away from us. Because I'm over there every day of the week by my goddamn self. If I ain't playing dominoes, I'm watching the game. You know what I mean? I kick it in the tray. That's why I like to kick it. You got a lot of people that got other real cool spots that's thriving in the city, and you got other clubs that jump. Shout out to Bird, I'm Your Pusher. Shout out to Molo.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of shit going on, and they got a lot of good shit going on. For the youth, anywhere from 25 and up, they running this shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. They doing a damn good job with the youth.
I swear they are, man.
Yeah, they doing
They timing them, getting them ready for emancipation. Because now see what they doing is trying to push everybody back to West Thomas so that they can come in.
Yeah, because we done took all this shit.
Yeah,
the black communities then took all of the shit from over there, because what we do, we go create capital over there, and then they see that it's fruitful, but a lot of people want to run a nigga off, and they think what's gonna pop.
Cartoon, you not like that. Sit your fat ass back on that computer and do your videos, nigga. Your cholesterol is too high, fat bitch. Nobody gives a fuck about you getting off the plane. Nobody. Cartoon,